We might do it today. Okay, you guys ready? Ready to get started? No, to next week. So I'll say it even to the camera. We're going to be making this shirt next week. So bring a blank shirt next week after class. And then, all right, let's start. Actually, let's start. We're going to try something too, is just rotating our spine. Just to get that feeling to start. So we're going to have our feet like hips distance apart, pointing forward. And then we're going to rotate and try to rotate starting at the hips and then keep going hips, maybe right there. It's a good spot. It's a good spot. Okay. Rotating at the hips and then mid and then upper and then at the neck. And then come back into the middle and then go the other direction. And remember to keep your knees slightly bent. And then try to rotate as much as you can the hips. Then feel it in the waist. Then at the shoulders. And then at the neck, looking behind you. And then coming back to the middle. We can take a nice inhale to the belly. And then exhale. Knees are slightly bent. And just see how much can you do it at the hips, continuing at the waist, up in the shoulders. The chin goes to the shoulder. And then slowly come back. Nice deep breath in the middle. And then exhale. Hips, waist, shoulders. And then come back in. And then now we'll take our hands up like, I surrender. And then we're going to rotate and take your heel up off the ground. As you kind of also feel that rotation in your spine. Then come back to the middle. Inhaling and then go to the other side. Take the opposite foot up, heel up off the ground. And come back in the middle. And just go a little bit faster. Just rotating into the middle and to the side. And then we'll take our hands down in front of our chest. Rotating. Just maybe noticing if there's a difference. And then now your hands down at your hip level. We're invigorating our spines, getting all that movement and twisting. All right, then we'll just plant our feet, and now we'll do knocking on the door live. Yeah, right? Notice just even taking that time to do it a little more intentionally. Now feel how this is a little different. A little loosened up. It's very similar movement. We're going to keeping our feet planted, but we're rotating at our waist. Taking nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth or nose. And then we'll come to the chest and knock on our lung points, stimulating our immune system. Taking nice deep breaths. And then we'll do up on top of the shoulders. And then back to the chest. Back to the waist. And then we'll do waterways where you just let your arms trail through the air. Maybe feel the air on your arm hairs. And slow it down. And then just take a minute to check in with your body and see how it feels. Okay, and let's do some neck rolls. So if it's you can put your hands up here if that feels good to you, or if it doesn't, you can just keep your hands down here or maybe hold them back. It just increases the stretch. So if you don't need much stretch because then don't do that much. Okay, and then you just lean left ear to left shoulder and take a minute just to breathe that in. Nice stretch. And let's tip our chin down to our chest. Feel that stretch. It's a little different. And then tip your chin up to the sky and feel that one. And then let's just kind of go back and forth with that movement slowly with a nice inhale. Through the nose, exhale. Out the mouth, you can release a little more tension with a sigh. Exploring your range of motion. And then when you're kind of in the more down position, try circling your chin. Draw a circle with your chin and breathe nice and slow. Now circle the other direction. And then when your chin's down at your chest, just gently roll your ear to the other side. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale right while it's in the middle. Then take your chin down to your chest and take a breath. Then chin up to the sky. And then move between the chest and the sky. Nice deep breaths. And then while the chin is down, do the circles. Draw a circle with your chin. And then draw a circle the other way. And then we'll just let our arms come down, our chin into the middle. Maybe shake out your arms. Shake out your feet. Check in again. How did that feel? How does your neck feel now? How does your energy feel? Okay. And then we're going to do something for our legs, a forward fold to kind of stretch our hamstrings. And then if you want, when we're down in the forward fold, we're going to rotate. You can like put your arm behind your back and rotate that way. If you want a little more stretch, you could take your arm up above your head. Okay. So that's, and if that doesn't work for you, you could either, you could stay in a forward fold, or, you could stretch like this as well. Okay. So first we'll just kind of let gravity take us down into a forward fold, and let your head and neck and shoulders, you can shake out your arms and let gravity do the work. You don't have to push. You can kind of rock your hips back and forth. And then we'll do the rotation. So you could take your left, we'll start with the easier one, only if that works for you too. Left arm on your lower back, kind of draped, and then just try to lift that shoulder up and kind of look up at your shoulder on the inhale. Then exhale back to the center, and then do your other arm, right arm to right back, lower back. And then on the inhale, kind of looking up over the shoulder. Actually, I think it's better inhale in the middle, huh? And then exhale, left arm, lower back, and inhale back to the middle. And then go to the other side, and you can do your arms straight up above. See how that feels. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. And then we'll come to the middle. And then we're going to bend our knees, and we're slowly going to roll up because we've been bent over a while. So just real slowly, one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to your shoulders. And then your head comes up last. And take a nice deep breath. See how that feels. All right. Getting a lot of twists in today. Okay. So then we can do a balancing move. And I thought we'll do one more time this. Well, who knows? Maybe not one more time, because I love this one. The dragonfly touches the pond. So this is what the shirt is from, right? So, and if anything, you can always just go the one that, if this is a challenge for you, then just go back and forth to this one. If you want to work, just on, this is like how I think rooster stands on one leg. You can do this one, okay? Or the dragonfly touches the pond is you're going to, this is kind of like repulse the monkey. Your arms come out and we're looking to the left, right? And we're kind of twisted to one side. And the arm that's in front, that leg is bent. And we'll just kind of keep it touching, and you can keep it touching. It kind of comes up when you're doing it. And then that back arm comes forward. And when it comes forward, your toe does a light touch onto the ground. That's the dragonfly touches the pond. And then when that back arm goes back again, your knee comes back up off the pond, right? And then you make a big circle with your arms, as that leg goes out to the side. Okay, now we'll do the other side. So this is your left side. So you put your weight on your right side. You bring your hands, your left hand's in front, right hand's behind, and you're looking towards the right. The left knee is bent with that forward arm, comes up. Then the back arm comes from behind and forward, and you touch your toe lightly on the ground. Then that back arm goes back, the knee comes up, and then the knee goes out to the side, and you roll your foot toe to heel to kind of make yourself go slowly, even on the return. We're not trying to do like that, okay? So now weight goes in the left leg. The right hand comes up, the knee comes up. Ooh. The back hand comes forward, touch, comes back, the knee goes up, out to the side. And while it's coming out to the side, you're kind of making like a big circle. Okay, now we're going to the other side. It's your left. Left arm's coming up with the knee. The back hand comes from behind. You touch your toe. The knee comes back up. As it comes out to the side, you're making that circle with your arm. Now we're switching. Weight's going in my left leg. Right arm and knee is coming up. As the back hand comes down, the toe touches lightly. Now the knee comes back up, making a big circle, toe to heel to the ground, okay? Left. Back hand touch, knee back up, make a circle. Okay, other side. Knee back up. Woo! Touch. Knee back up. Roll. Okay. Woo. Touch. Knee back up. Circle. Up. All right. Very good. It's getting better. Skittery. Skittery dragonfly. Yeah. That's probably more accurate, right? All right. All right, let's shake that out. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And then let's do a ha. Release any judgment you have on yourself about your ability to be a dragonfly. We did our best, huh? We didn't fall. That's good. Nice deep breath. Okay, shake your feet out a little bit. This one was a cool one. I thought was different on the flows. We'll do a few flows now to kind of end class, and actually just even right now, feel after that shaking, sometimes I notice a little more energy flow, kind of a positive feeling in my body, happy feeling. So this move is kind of like the fountain. We're going to hinge at the waist, and your hand, it's going to follow from your ankles to the inside of your leg, following that meridian line, coming up to your body, and it's going to come to your throat instead. And it's like, and then you're going to take your hands out like you're saying something really positive or kind out into the world, like opening up that, some people like the throat chakra, right? So we can kind of imagine inhaling up our legs. Let's imagine something very kind Maybe we want to say out into the world. Hinge at the waist. Rolling up your back, your spine, one vertebrae at the time. Once your hands get to your throat area, imagine yourself communicating very kindly, very clearly. Maybe expressing boundaries well and positively. Inhaling up, exhaling as your arms go out. And you can see if you can continue that exhale all the way to the forward fold. Inhaling up. Hinging at the waist. Then let's just end. We can bring our hands in front of our bellies. This is called holding the chi ball. So your fingertips point towards each other. Maybe notice as you inhale and exhale, pushing your fingers towards and away from each other. Do you feel like kind of like that magnet when you like put two magnets together and they push away or they attract? Maybe you can notice that a little bit in your hands. And then we're gonna brush the meridian lines that run along the sides of our body, so on the outsides. So we're gonna start at one ankle, and we're just gonna hover our hands over the outside like we're petting. But we're not touching. And then you kind of just change your hands and do it over the top of your head and then down the other side. And then you bend over to your outside ankle. Then back up. Just gently breathing. Back up. And then we'll just kind of come back into the middle. And holding the chi ball in front of your belly. And bringing your hands out and in. It's kind of like they're octopus. And the tentacles facing and how does your body feel? This one is called Bringing Down the Heavens, and we've done this several times, but in this one, we keep the hands like the palms are stacked, so there's space in between, and then pull it down through the middle with that same kind of stacking all the way down, and then back out to the sides. You inhale, exhale through the nose. Sometimes I change which hand's on top and which hand's on bottom. This one's just kind of helping our energy flow downwards, calming, soothing the whole system. Kind of like we're harmonizing, tuning our instrument. Everything works well together. Our highest vibration. Do this last one. And then you interlock your thumbs together, put it over your belly button, bring your feet closer together, and really let go and see, let your body rock and sway like bamboo in the wind. Notice how the energy kind of moves within your body. And you think about something you're grateful for today. All right. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming. Yay. That's good. Yeah. When?